Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we just came over the Long Hill and we are heading towards Anchovy in the parish of St. James. Our final destination is the parish of Westmoreland. Sit back, relax and drive with me. Now today, we have a number of stories for you. In this video, we are going to share some stories with you. We are going to give you some backstories so that you can form your own opinion as to what is really wrong with Jamaica's justice system. Ensure that you listen to the very end. First up, we are learning that 3 houses were burnt down at Bigwell Lane in Lucy in the parish of Hanover. We are told that this incident, it took place yesterday, Thursday, April 28, 2022. The details surrounding this incident, it is still sketchy, but we are gathering all the details and we are going to be updating this story in a subsequent video. You can stand by for that. My former primary school teacher, Mr. Desmond Darman, he's living at Bigwell Lane in Lucy. Mr. Darman, big up yourself, sir. Enough respect. Boy, what you have done for me, you see? Enough respect, sir. Blessings. So, listen to this story now. Listen to this. We carried a story on this channel on Thursday, March 4th, 2022. In that story, we told you that the previous night, Wednesday, March 3, 2022, about 10 o'clock, the police, they stopped a 1999 Nissan Pulsar motorcar. This motorcar, it was stopped along the Bluefields main road in the parish of Westmoreland. When the police stopped this car, it had 2 men and 1 woman aboard. The police, they reported that they searched the car and they found in it 5 black garbage bags with ganja. It is said that the ganja, it weighed about 50 pounds. As a result, all 3 persons were jointly charged. They were identified as 1, Donovan Graham. He's popularly known as Club Youth and he is 52 years old. Now, Club Youth, he's the owner for the motor car. The other man, his name is Roxroy Williamson. He's popularly known as Rasta and he is 56 years old. He's said to be a higgler. The female who was in the car, her name is Karen Martin. She's popularly known as Muma and she is 48 years old. She's also a higgler. Now, all 3 persons, they are from Hendon Norwood in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. They were charged for possession of, dealing in, and transporting ganja. They went to court and we are not sure what transpired in the courts, but the court had ordered that the 1999 Nissan Pulsar, which was seized by the police and parked at the Bluefields police station. Now, remember, this motor car would have been an exhibit in the case. So that is why it was seized by the police. So the court, they made an order that the car should be handed over to the owner, Mr. Donovan Graham, popularly known as Club Youth. So yesterday, Thursday, April 28, 2022, some minutes to 2 p.m., Club Youth, the owner for the car, he went to the Bluefields police station to collect his car. We are told that he signed for it and the keys, they were handed over to him by the police officer on duty at the station. Now, we are told that Club Youth, he started the car and was about to drive off the station compound, but he couldn't. The reason why he couldn't was because fire was seen on the ground underneath the car. We are told that the fire, it quickly spread to the engine compartment. Police officers at the Bluefields police station and Club Youth himself, they tried to put out the fire, but without success. We are told that a fire brigade from the Westmoreland Fire Department responded and they were able to bring the fire under control. We are told that the engine compartment as well as the bonnet for this motor car were destroyed by fire. Sad indeed. Boy, may I tell you, sometimes some things can happen, you see, man. Sad indeed. Now in this next story, we are learning that the staff for the Hilton Montego Bay Hotel, they are in mourning. This is because 2 members of staff from that hotel, they died in a traffic accident early this morning. Friday, April 29th, 2022, some minutes after 12 midnight. Our information is that a young man, you're seeing a photograph of him on your screen. His name is Ackeen Gardner. Ackeen, he was 32 years old and he lived at Sandy Bay in the parish of Hanover. He was employed at the Hilton Hotel as a bartender. So Ackeen, he left work last night and he was heading home. He was driving his red 2010 Toyota Axio motor car. He was accompanied by one of his co-workers. You're seeing a photograph of her on your screen. Her name is Kiana Dixon. Now Kiana, she was 25 years old and she was living at Peaceview at Albion in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Kiana, she was a chef at the Hilton Hotel. So our information is that Ackeen, he was driving along the Iron Shore Main Road in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. We are told that he was driving in a westerly direction. We are also told that Ackeen, he was driving at a very fast rate of speed. Our information is that on reaching the Providence Heights intersection, right where the traffic light is, Ackeen, we are not sure what happened, but he lost control of the motor vehicle. As a result, the motor vehicle, it collided into one of the traffic light poles, then overturned and landed on the sidewalk. Kiana, she was thrown from the vehicle, whilst Ackeen, he had to be cut from the vehicle by fire personnel. Both Ackeen and Kiana, they died on the spot. The Toyota Axio, our information is that it was a complete wreck. Completely wrecked. Boy, may I tell you, sad indeed. Our condolences to the family, the friends, and the co-workers of both Ackeen and Kiana. Speeding. Yeah man, speeding. Now, these next 2 stories, I'm going to ask you to tell me what you think about the justice system in Jamaica. Look at your screen. Have you ever seen that photograph before? You haven't? Think again, man. Have you been following this channel? Alright. I'm going to ask you to do something for me. At the end of watching this video, I want you to Google this name. Rojay Webb. Rojay Webb. Ensure that you Google that name. Yeah man, write it down. Now, I carried at least 2 stories about that man that you're seeing on your screen on this channel. His name is Rojay Webb. He's popularly known as City Man and he's only 20 years old. Now, on February 23 this year, Rojay Webb, he made headlines. And when you check Google, you're gonna see all the headlines that he made. This is after Rojay Webb, he was held by the police along with 5 other men. The police, they reported that they had intercepted a Toyota Voxy motor vehicle in which all 6 persons were traveling. They were traveling along the Alma Main Road in Grange Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. When you check Google, you're gonna see the headlines. Westmoreland most wanted man captured. Rojay Webb, he was subsequently charged for assault at common law and illegal possession of firearm. The charges, they stemmed from an incident that took place almost 2 years ago. On Friday, September 11th, 2020, at Rowtown in Whitehouse in the parish of Westmoreland. It is alleged that Rojay and another man, they had an argument. It is said that Rojay, he went away and came back shortly after. He was allegedly armed with a gun. It is alleged that Rojay, he pointed the gun at this man and threatened to kill him. The man, we are told, he had to bawl and beg like a baby, pleading with Rojay not to kill him. It is said that Rojay, he then rode away on a motorcycle. And what we are telling you are the allegations. Now, we are understanding that Rojay Webb, he went to court on the charges in March of this year. He was subsequently granted bail by the courts. Now, early yesterday morning, Thursday, April 28, 2022, about some minutes to 5 o'clock, a team of police officers, they carried out an operation at Gordon District in Whitehouse in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that a 3-apartment board house was searched. In that house, 3 men were found sleeping. The house, we are told, it was searched, and 1 silver Bersa 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 3 rounds of 9mm cartridges, was found. It was found under the pillow on the bed where one of the men was sleeping. You want to guess the name of that man? Yes, man, the same Rojay Webb, popularly known as City Man. The 2 other men who were found sleeping in the house, his name is Kyle Campbell. He is 18 years old. And the other one, he is Anthony Frazer. He is 21 years old. All of them are from Gordon District in the Whitehouse area in the parish of Westmoreland. Rojay Webb and the 2 men, they were all charged for the offences of illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. So, all 3, they will be going to the courts shortly to face their judgment. Now, me not done yet. Listen to this next one. On Wednesday, April 15th, 2017, almost over 5 years ago, about 9 o'clock in the night, a young man, his name is Lucas Wedderburn. He was popularly known as Luke. Now, Luke, it is said, he was at a shop in the community of Russia in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland when he was approached by a hoodlum. The hoodlum, it is said that he brandished a gun and opened gunfire at Luke. Luke, he was killed on the spot. Now, this incident, it took place in front of several eyewitnesses. The police, they commenced investigation, and a youngster, his name is Leonardo Murray, he was arrested and charged for this murder. You want to hear something else? Leonardo Murray, he was only 14 years old when he was arrested and charged for this murder. He was being remanded in custody whilst he was awaiting trial. The case, it is not yet tried. No, he was granted bail by the courts. One of his bail conditions is that he should not be seen in the community of Russia where this incident took place. In fact, he should not be seen in the parish of Westmoreland unless he's going to or coming from court re this incident. Now, on Wednesday, April 27th, 2022, about 8 p.m., the Westmoreland police, we are told, acting on intelligence, they went to the same Russia community. The police, they are claiming that they spotted 4 men. They are saying that one of the men, on seeing the police vehicle, he walked away into a yard. The police, remember, they had the intelligence. So they jumped out of the vehicle and ran towards this man who they said walked into a yard. The police are saying that they saw this man putting an object inside of an old refrigerator. This man, he was accosted, and the object that he put in the fridge, it was retrieved. It was found to be a black Sarsimas 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 10 rounds of 9mm cartridges. Now, have you figured out who this guy is as yet? And remember, these are the allegations. So have you figured out who this guy is? Yes, man. It is the same Leonardo Murray. The same Leonardo Murray who is on bail for murder. The same Leonardo Murray who the judge had ordered that he should not be seen in Russia. He is now 22 years old. So he was arrested and charged by the police for this weapon. So what are your comments about the justice system in Jamaica? The comment section is yours. Boy, may I tell you. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? I know. The stories are so interesting and I have seen the comments. Many of you are asking us to remind you. So that is all we are doing. Remember, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also, hit on the notification bell, then click all. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Coming up later, we are going to be carrying the birthday greetings over on PNL Vlogs TV. Stand by for that. Now, in the final story for today, this one took place last night, about 9:30. It took place at, well, somewhere in the Westmoreland and St. James border. It took place at a place named Retrieve. And this story, we are going to be updating it in a subsequent video. We are still gathering some details. So, we are learning that a group of men, they were standing at a shop in the community when a motor car drove up. It is said that two men came out of the car. They both went and spoke to a man that was standing amongst the group of persons for a short while. It is said that both hoodlums, they then brandished guns and opened gunfire. Three of the men who were in the group were hit. The two hoodlums, they then jumped back into the same motor car and made good their escape. Like we said, three of the men were hit. So far, we are told that one of the men, his name is Obrien Thompson. He is said to be about 39 years old. Now, Obrien Thompson, he died as a result. And if we get the name wrong, please forgive us. We are getting some preliminary reports. But we are getting this information from a credible source. The other man who died, the name we are given is Lowell David. He is said to be about 40 years old and he's a businessman. The third man who got shot, he's about 21 years old and he's admitted in hospital in a very serious condition. We are told that he received gunshot wounds to his right hand and his hip. Like we said, we are gathering further details and in a subsequent video, we will certainly be giving you the full details. Stand by for that. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't every me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.